This video will demonstrate how to uncrate a Mini-Mate camper. Kompact Kamp offers factory direct shipping for all their trailers from Pennsylvania to anywhere in the continental United States. First thing you need to do when receiving your shipment is to check carefully for any crate damage. If any is seen, you must make a note on the documents before signing and returning to the driver. So you'll see this video is sped up about 2 times to shorten it, but it should take about 20 to 30 minutes to uncrate and set up. I'm going to start by removing the first sideboard that has the bolt head showing there. That's holding the tongue on using a 9/16 socket. I'll remove the nut, washer and lock washer, and remove your tongue. Repeat the steps for the other side, removing all the screws, holding the sideboard on, and place out of the way. Next, I'll remove the 2 end boards, remove the screws towards the bottom, and pull the whole board and supports away from the camper. Do the same for the front. Screws in the bottom, remove them, and the front board and supports. Each camper is packaged a little bit differently, but you're going to have some shrink wrap, some cardboard, some padding, other plastics. So just remove everything that's protecting your camper body here. Again, be careful not to scratch or damage your camper in any way as you remove these items. Now I'm going to unlatch the lid so that I can crack that and open the door. Each camper is going to have at least your 2 wheels, a coupler, your documents. The keys are on the inside of the door shaft there. The package will include your invoice, bill of sale, certificate of origin, so you can get the trailer registered and get a title. Any accessories that were purchased with your camper will also be inside your storage area. Now I'm going to remove the screws that hold the hub mounts onto the crate and the screws in this back 2x4 support. Towards the front, I'll do the same. Keep your trailer wiring out of the way so you don't damage it. Remove these screws in the front 2x4 support. And remove the screws in the top of these boards holding the tongue support. I'm going to push the whole camper forward so that the jacks can clear bottom board. Lift it up, the jacks down. Now push the camper backwards, and I'm going to remove the bottom screws of these so that these boards can be removed, and drop the back jacks down when they clear. Next, remove the lug nuts from the hub mounts on either side. I'm going to use one of those 2x4 braces as leverage here as I lift up the back of the camper and drop down the jacks, extend the jacks, the front and the back, come back and raise it up even more in the back until it's fully extended and I have clearance to get the wheels on. Got lugs and caps in this bag here. Remove the hub mount, place the tire on the hub, and install the lug nuts. Tighten the lug nuts using a 13/16 socket in a crisscross pattern. And repeat the same actions for the other side. Now I can lower the back jacks and put them in the travel position and step on the front jack and let the tongue weight drop it down. And with everything out of the way, I can roll the camper off of the crate. Torque your lug nuts to the specified torque in your materials and adjust the tire pressure accordingly. These lug caps just press on. I'm going to use the end of a rubber mallet to kind of pound them on to the lug nuts. And repeat for the other side. To install the tongue, I will start by removing the 9/16 nuts on the front and back bolts. You'll feed the wires through the tongue. You can install the tongue first and feed the wires in afterwards. When you feed the wires in first, make sure that you do not pinch them, especially on the front bolt as you install the tongue. Make sure the wires are out of the way as you slide the tongue over that bolt there. Install the washers, lock washers, and nuts. And in the back, do the same. Washer, lock washer, and nut. Tighten those nuts. Make sure the sheathing is going back into the trailer tongue. Now install your coupler on the end. If you have a swivel coupler, you can refer to our swivel coupler installation video on our page. Slide the coupler on, align it, feed the bolts through, make sure the trailer wiring is below the bolts, and install the nuts and lock washers and tighten. Tighten the coupler nuts and the tongue nuts to the specified torque in your materials. And that completes the setup of your Mini-Mate camper, ready to hit the road and go camping. For more information, pictures, prices, available accessories for our trailers, visit www.kktrailers.com.